Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.
Razavani for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. With me this evening on Zoom from his hideout hotel somewhere in the world, my man Isaac Chamberlain. Isaac, how are we doing?
I'm very good. I'm really, really good. It's a blessing to just be able to fight again. And I'm so grateful for the opportunity that Mick has given me. And I'm just really excited to get back. 2 days to go now, and my dream becomes a reality.
We were just speaking for a second off camera, and I said to you, it's been a while since I kind of caught up with you. I have been obviously following you on social media, so I see that you are still ticking along, you are training, you are adapting and learning and excelling in different ways. But just want to give us a little overview on kind of what you've been up to, where you've been, who you're training with, etc.
I think I needed to do this for my own personal development. Unfortunately, there was some things that happened behind the scenes in terms of, contractual issues and stuff in the past. But, I'm back now. I really want to be looking forward to this Saturday and move on from there. And I just feel really good. I feel like I'm in a really, really good place. I'm using everything as motivation with everything that's happened. And I'm very, very grateful. I'm very, very grateful that I'm able to fight. I'm able to fight and showcase the skills that I've been working on. So I can't wait to lay it all out on Saturday.
I know you're still relatively young in your boxing career, not much experience, but do you feel like everything that you've been through since that kind of Lawrence Okoli fight, taking the loss, the trainer split and everything, that's only helping you because experience only can help?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely believe that it's helped me. It's made me grow as an individual. You learn a whole lot more from your losses. I think everybody loses at one point in their life at anything. But obviously, us athletes, we fail with the whole world watching. So obviously, there's a lot of pressure on us. But it's not really what happens. It's always how you react to things. It's always how you react to what's happened to you. And I've taken all the necessary precautions in changing my training camp for the better, and really establishing a great team around me, a team that's really helped me in my growth and my development as a fighter. And it's great, it's really, really great, and I'm really looking forward to Saturday. I've been training with my coaches, Russell and Bobby Russell. He used to coach the national Cuban team. And he's made so many champions from the Olympics in Cuba, and Bobby as well, a great friend of mine. I've gone back with him. I known him from way back, so we've built a great system. I have a great physio called Rory, a great strength and conditioning coach. His name's Ade as well. And everything is coming together, everything is coming together. And with the support of Mick, and the support of everybody at Channel 5 behind me, I'm definitely feel I'm in a happier place, and I'm just really calm and excited to let everything out on Saturday.
We must admit, it hasn't been easy time for fighters. Fighters are self-employed. If they don't fight, they don't earn. And obviously, there's a lot of fighters out there that haven't fought for 9, 10, 11, 12 months because of the pandemic that we've been through. And now, most promoters are quite restricted on how many fights they can have on cards. We've seen Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn put on shows. They can't put more than 5 fighters. And fighters are told that you have to go in there and have real fights because we can't fly over certain fighters from certain parts of the country just to give you a tick over. So what was your kind of reaction, and how did you feel when you first put the call to say, listen, Channel 5, chief support?
It was basically in my contract already. As we were preparing for March the 28th, remember I was in Miami preparing for March the 28th and April the 25th. Unfortunately, that got cancelled due to the coronavirus and everything else that was happening. And it was very upsetting for me. But I realized that this is not just affecting me, it's affecting a lot of people. People have lost their lives. People, don't have their health intact anymore. So it will be selfish of me to be thinking about just my career, where other people have lost friends and family. And what really got me through as well was, I was always in contact with Mick and the team at Channel 5. They already planned August the 22nd ages ago. So I already kind of knew that I was going to be fighting on the 22nd of August. And I was always keeping in contact with them. I was always telling them about, my training plan and everything and how everything is going. And, it really made me feel like I was part of a great team. And that definitely motivated me to work harder. It definitely motivated me to be a better athlete, just so I can make myself proud, but also I can make them proud also.
It's almost like a restart. It's almost like boxing restarting again, trying to capture the audience. We've seen Sky, we've seen BT Sport come out with their numbers, and their numbers are nowhere near where they were before the pandemic. You've got an opportunity to go on free TV, terrestrial TV on Channel 5. Surely a huge opportunity to showcase your skills.
Oh yeah, a massive opportunity, and especially bringing the casual fans into the sport. Most people most casual boxing fans wouldn't really know about boxing. So it'll be good to really give them an insight. We're definitely planning a lot more documentaries with Channel 5. We're gonna have a meeting with them, I think, tomorrow. So it's exciting, so I'm definitely looking forward to the future in terms of where my career is going with Mick and Channel 5. And I'm just riding the wave.
Isaac, I've been to a number of your fights, and you surely entertain us. I remember when your shoulder went. I can't remember the opponent. You got to remind me. Whyte Camacho at York Hall. The atmosphere was crazy. I've seen you in Fight at the O2. The atmosphere is crazy. You kind of thrive with that buzz. But there's going to be no crowds on Saturday night, and it looks like no crowds for at least another couple of months. But does that bring a different side out of you and a different side out of fighters?
At the end of the day, you're not fighting the event, you're fighting the opponent. You don't have to think about it as you're fighting the event and what's going to happen and what's going to change. Whatever's going to happen, happens in the ring anyway. What I've done is I've focused a lot of my training and my preparation for this fight. So when the bell rings, it's just the same as before. You assess the situation in front of you. You definitely plan, what you're gonna do and how you're gonna go about your tactics to defeat the opponent. So I just think you just go through with the plan and you try and execute the plan as we worked on the whole time during training camp.
You're fighting Anthony Willery, I believe he's top of my head, correct me if I'm wrong, 2-0 or 3-0, 2-0, I believe. But I've seen that you're fighting again in a couple of weeks' time, like 2-3 weeks' time already.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Is that going to be a bit, like, from a mental perspective, that you got to be switched on? You can't, you can't just lie down and take this fighter easy. I believe he was in Ultimate Boxer as well. I think he partake.
Yeah.
So is it going to be a tougher fight for you because you need to be switched on because you're going to be out quite soon?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just taking it all in at a time, one step at a time, and I'm just grateful that I'm getting back in the ring again. So it's even better that I'm fighting again 2 weeks later. I'm definitely going to be on point, as you have to be on point with every opponent, and it's all about establishing myself in the fight, utilizing my tactics and utilizing, coming with, how can I say it? Just being very mentally strong in terms of sticking to the game plan straight away, not losing any concentration, remaining focused throughout. And and then I should be able to get the job done.
Wish you nothing but the best, Isaac. Isaac, before I go, I want to ask you quick question, quick prediction. I remember when you were fighting Lawrence Okoli, Dillian Whyte came running around the ring into the corner, was screaming stuff at you. So I know you've got a very good and close relationship with Dillian Whyte. He's up against Alexander Povetkin on Saturday night. It's a huge fight. There's a lot on the line for Dillian, the mandatory slot. It's a tough fight against a very, very experienced fighter who's been in there with Vladimir Klitschko, Anthony Joshua, etc. What happens in that fight?
I think Dillian switches on and he remains focused. He should be able to beat Povetkin and eventually knock him out. What he has to do is utilize his double jab. Dillian has a very, very good jab and it's very snappy. You can't really tell when it comes out. And he has significantly long arms. That's very, very deceptive. So what he has to do is just keep him at bay and find that range to land the left hook. But what Povetkin does, he kind of leans down low. You know, he leans low, then tries to throw it around. So he comes around the guard, which caught Anthony Joshua a few times, especially in the early stages of their fight. So what he needs to do is he needs to try and feint, because I know Povetkin is going to be looking to slip under Dillian's punches and come with the left hook, and then the other shots follow up with the other shots. So what I think Dillian needs to do is just feint, because he's very good at utilizing his feints. So he should feint and expect Povetkin to come up and mess his rhythm. So as soon as he messes his rhythm, he can start catching him with the next shots. He just has to think 3 steps ahead. I think their corner have made a great game plan to defeat Povetkin, and I wish him all the best. He's going to do great. And my friend Chris Congo as well. He's going to smash it.
This is on the fight on the card as well. So good night of boxing for the fans on Channel 5 and on Sky Sports as well.
Definitely, it's going to be amazing.
Isaac, wish you nothing but the best on Saturday night. Hopefully victorious, and we'll hope to catch up with you post-fight, maybe on a Sunday.
Thank you very much.
Isaac Chamberlain for IFL TV, thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless.